I received this referral back in July of 2018. There was a lot of, gang involvement, some issues he had while he was at the gangs.
When I first started hanging out with them, I was like, I don't know, 13, 14. Then when I was like, I guess affiliated, I was 14.
I'd only see him a few hours out of the whole day. Then I wouldn't see him for another 2 days. When he would go to school, he didn't attend classes. He would hang out with a bad crowd and he wouldn't listen to me.
Then I started smoking weed, then started sloughing school. Then I liked it, and I didn't go to school for like half of 7th grade, my whole 8th grade, my whole 9th grade, and my whole 10th grade, and now I went to DT in 10th grade.
And I guess he shot a police officer.
Just because of the nature of the charges. I mean, this was serious charges against the person. And so I came up with a recommendation for Angel to be in secure care.
When I got the referral, he was there for 8 months. So that's a long time, a really long time. So when I would visit Angel, he didn't know what was going to happen to him. So that was a challenge in itself.
Yeah, I was trying to fight everybody. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. I wasn't trying to change when I was the first one in. Like I really didn't care.
I didn't feel good knowing he was in detention. It didn't feel good at all. I was so happy to see him when I would visit him in detention. When it was time to say goodbye, it really hurt.
She didn't own a vehicle at the moment. She would have to take 2 buses to go to detention and visit Angel, and she would mention every time she would go visit Angel, she would just come out crying because she didn't know what was going to happen. There was a lot of uncertainty, when he was going to come out of detention, if he was going after detention straight to a Proctor home.
I keep telling, I said, Luis, man, you hit a home run. Your efforts with this family are unbelievable. I mean, trying to help them to get into the apartment that they are in, it was him that did all the work to get the family there. Because here was the thing, was that we couldn't get Angel to come home if the family did not have a place.
That's one of the biggest underlying goals that we have when we go into someone's home, is to repair or strengthen relationships, okay, and keep those families together. We don't want DCFS taking them away, JJS sending them out of home to some residential treatment center. So our goal really is to work with every member that we can to help strengthen the relationships.
Angel is very outspoken. He will tell you how you feel. I remember when I first met him, he just would call me out. It's like, you can't teach me nothing, Luis. I know everything from the streets. I know what I gotta do, and it took a lot of rapport building for him to trust me, or trust the team that, hey, we're here to help you, Angel.
In those days, everything was very difficult for me. Then Families First came into my home and really helped. Everything was a lot different after that. I worked really well with him. We never had any problems.
So it's really great because initially we're just trying to get to know them, build that relationship. So it's not just us as workers going into the house and saying, ooh, yeah, that looks bad. We better fix that. It's, what do you want? Let us help you get that. And then with that information, we're choosing skills to help them. So actual parenting skills and behavior skills for the youth.
After teaching him the skill of SOTAs, that he wanted to make good decisions. So he reported that to me. He's like, hey, you know what, Luis, guess what? I decided not to hang out with my cousin. I just want to do the right thing, and I really want to show everyone that I can make good choices. So that was awesome.
One of the reasons Angel's situation was such a success was because there were so many people involved.
This is when I feel like Angel realizes that, people are supporting me. People are taking interest in what I'm doing and what I have to do.
And that's one of the great things about Families First. We connect with all the people involved in this family's life, whether it's a DCFS worker, guardian ad litem, lawyers, therapists, anybody like that. We will reach out to them and say, hey, what can we do? What are you seeing that we can help change in the home?
She would mention, I've never done this before. I've never had to reflect back with my kids. But she saw, with Smarter Parenting videos, with the role plays that we practiced, the skills, she saw that they were effective. Angel was behind in some credits. So the guidance counselors and the counselors at school, I encourage Angel to take more packets because for him to graduate for the summer 2020. And he took that challenge upon himself. He took extra work. He worked on the weekends to try to stay busy, and he worked at Reams. And also he did extra packets after school.
Luis actually helped Families First, helped him with putting together a resume because that was part of the packet work that he had to do. So he called me up, hey, I'm done with my packet, what do I do next? And says, all right, well, let me go by your house, pick you up, and we'll walk to the school and turn them in and see what they said. And within a couple of hours, got a response back that he was graduated and that we were welcome to come out to the school to pick up his high school diploma. So, I mean, it was amazing.
That was big for him. I remember I went to go visit him last week, and the first thing he said, Louis, I gotta show you something. And I was like, sure, what is it? And he went into his room, came out, and he had his high school diploma. And he was holding it so tight. And he's like, look what I did.
I feel so happy that he graduated high school and accomplished his goal.
And you can tell Angel was like a little bit tearing up. He wanted to cry a little bit, but he's trying to be tough. He didn't want to show weakness, but he's a good kid. Angel's a good kid. Angel, his plans right now, he still wants to see if he can go into the forces. He's also looking into maybe enrolling into Salt Lake Community College, which is pretty cool. He's pretty excited about that, yeah. And he's working. He wants to find another job. He has one job already. He wants to find another job.
And one of those assessments is the YOQ, the Youth Outcome Questionnaire, and is used around the nation. And we have parents fill out these assessments at the beginning and at the end. And a 13-point drop is clinically significant in the YOQ, and our average is 25 points. Based on those criteria, about 85% of families complete successfully.
After Families First, I feel that they've grew to respect each other a lot more, share feelings with each other, and Angel does whatever he can to try to help out around the house, so which is pretty cool.